So 80 washing lines is all about humanity and connectedness, and how the simple chore of laundry that we all do connects us all around the world. Was through a painting called Look, They Also Dry Their Clothes, which was at my Nepalese exhibition, Kathmandu Calling, which was a fundraiser for the earthquake victims back in 2015 when there were the earthquakes there. And there was this painting, Look, They Also Dry Their Clothes, and everyone really seemed to resonate with it, and the fact that despite these horrendous earthquakes, people were still washing and drying their clothes. So that was the catalyst really to start the project. So I thought, okay, maybe there's something with the notion of laundry. So I started the project by asking a couple of friends for photos of their laundry, friends that were based abroad. So I had a friend in New Zealand who sent me this beautiful photo of his clothes that were drying outside on the balcony with these like stunning mountains in the background, and they were just beautiful. And then another friend, she works in social media, and she was working in Thailand. She could work remotely, and this was pre-COVID, so this was like a big deal that she was able to be location independent. And she went on a bike ride and I think fell off her bike or slipped off, and she looked up and she just saw this orange washing line, and it was a monk's washing line, so it was like completely orange, and it was just stunning as well, like the orange against the sort of luscious green background. So I had those two photos because I suppose one of my fears about asking people for different photos of their laundry was that they were all going to be the same, but actually these two kind of prove that it could be really different. And then as I collected more and more photos from like strangers around the world, so the project was based around collecting 80 photos of clothes hanging out to dry from 80 different countries. I felt like everyone always had a story about washing, and it just brought about a real sense of nostalgia, and people would just come and talk to me and tell me stories about like their first washing machine when they were a kid, and or how they'd help like their aunt or grandmother do their laundry, and how they'd help put the clothes out, and this was men and women. It was just all different cultures. Just someone has something to tell me about their laundry, or about a relative perhaps based in a different country and how they would do their washing. That was amazing, I'd say, the stories. So the project was exhibited through images that people had sent in. They were printed out onto different types of clothes. The clothes had different types of textures, so you could actually go into the laundry installation and you could touch the clothes and feel the different texture. So you'd see the image, and then beside each image was the sort of story, the snapshot, capturing a glimpse of the person's life. So you could go around the whole exhibition. There'd be smells as well. It was an autism-friendly exhibition. It was, I suppose, educating people about the autism spectrum, and really giving a heightened sense of, sensory processing, and just making people acutely aware of their senses. So there were sounds of laundry taking place. You could smell the clothes. They all had different scents. And the fact that you could touch as well. It was a very tactile exhibition, and it was shown in 3 venues, Reading, Slough, London, and each of those were like completely different spaces. So going to all 3 of them would have been a very different experience. So I'm currently working with some digital artists to see if I could produce the exhibition online. I feel that lends itself really well to the fact that it is such a global project. And I feel that working online, it just makes the work very accessible. So I'm exploring ways in which the project can be shown effectively, in an accessible manner, but also in a way in which people can partake in the exhibition as well. Ideally, it would be married up with a physical exhibition as well. So you could go into a physical space and experience the installation and the immersive experience that I've described, as well as the online version where people can become part of the exhibition and also find out extra bits that you wouldn't be able to fit in or experience in the physical world. So I guess for me it's about taking the best of both of what the online world and the physical world has to offer and combining those and giving people a very sort of holistic experience, but an experience that is also very reflective of the times that we live in. I think that's really important to capture and showcase, and I think it's engaging in a way in which we live today. So that's what the future 80 Washing Lines project would be about. I'm also keen to catch up with some of those that took part in the original project and see what their laundry currently looks like, their laundry process, and also what they're up to in their lives. I think that would be really cool.